It's been about 40 years since the launch of Dungeons & Dragons, and ever since, groups have been gathering around tables to sling dice during their numerous adventures. Recently, Wizards of the Coast have launched a new edition after over 100,000 individuals took part in a crowdsourced playtest. So in a bold mood, Wizards of the Coast have released the basic rules as a free PDF for anyone that's curious how to play. So you can download and play right away, get going. But people need a little bit more. Last month, Wizards of the Coast released a starter set. Pretty much kind of like the free PDF. It's got some pre-generated characters, a campaign, $19.99. It's a good thing for folks who are starting off. But it only takes you through levels 1 through 5. So, this month, Wizards of the Coast has released the Players Handbook and the Hoard of the Dragon Queen, an adventure for you to take your players through. So, the essential reference guide is the Players Handbook. It's rules for character creation and advancement, backgrounds and skills, exploration, combat, equipment, spells, and so much more. It's great for creating exciting characters from among some of the most iconic D&D races and classes, and you can explore ancient ruins, deadly dungeons, battle monsters while searching for legendary treasures. You gain experience power as you trek across uncharted lands with companions. I mean, the book is gorgeous. So you've got the fantastic cover. There's this nice back. I don't even know what you'd call this sort of printing, but it just feels a little bit different. It's not glossy like everything else. I mean, the inside, fantastic pictures, quality, like the layout's awesome. It's a solid book, and it runs you $49.95. So this is for more of the hardcore people. But, you know, once you get past that class 1 through 5, you probably are going to want to continue. So Player's Handbook is a pretty essential thing to get going for the hardcore D&D players. But also out is the Hoard of the Dragon Queen, which is an adventure that everything a Dungeon Master needs to create an exciting, memorable experience. With the Hoard of Dragon Queen, players can look forward to fighting the war against the draconic oppression. The Cult of the Dragon seeks to bring Tiamat, and I'm sure I'm butchering that name, from her prison in the Nine Hells to Farron, also probably butchering that one, and they're laying waste to all those who oppose them. Groups are banding together to fight against the cult. Never before has the need for heroes been so desperate. You can get a sample of what the D&D Adventures League, which is kind of their play-in-stores event thing is, their play groups, their in-store program. So these two are just kind of the first of the many offerings that Wizards of the Coast is going to have with Dungeons & Dragons. Their whole Tyranny of the Dragon line, Dragon storyline, kicks off this week at Gen Con. So this is a pretty big deal. So again, much like the Player's Handbook, glossy cover except for this back, which isn't quite all that glossy, but feels really nice on your hand. And just like the Player's Handbook, you know, gorgeous layout, some awesome art, pretty much everything you're going to need. Maps, characters, yeah. Again, it's an adventure in a book. This one retails for $29.95. So basically, you know, once you're done with that starter set, you're going to need to advance somewhere. These are the first two offerings to get you going. You got the Player's Handbook, you've got the Hoard of Dragon Queen, plus that ties into their Tyranny of Dragon event, which is their storyline event that's going on through stores. And what's great about Dungeons & Dragons and Wizards of the Coast is they expand it even further. So there's going to be tie-ins for comic books and stuff online and video games. They really do great synergy and take their storylines across numerous ways for you to ingest it. So these two books are either out or going to be out soon. So yeah. As always, you can catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're here on YouTube at Graphic Policy, Facebook, Twitter, wherever on the web, all at Graphic Policy. We keep it very consistent. So until next time, keep it geeky.